What are the best Baldur's Gate 3 mod for the month? That is a question I've been asking myself, the universe, and my favorite website recently. Unfortunately for me, I haven't found it yet, so after careful thinking and fighting the urge to sleep all day, I finally decided to just let it go. Somebody's bound to make it anyway, so whatever, right? Then I had this idea. Why don't I just make it myself? I mean, like, nobody knows me anyway, so the more I can entertain people who do know me would be awesome. What's really crazy is that 1.9% of people who do watch my videos subscribe. So for the 1.9 members out there, you guys are awesome. And for the other 98.1%, thank you so much for watching my videos and supporting the channel. But if you want to help a brother out, you can just consider subscribing, would very much appreciated. Plus, I can help the modding community out and showcasing these amazing mods that they made. So it's a win-win situation. Just for the sake that this is the first of the series, I'll be including mods that I showcased in the previous video from past months, as well as mods that are updated or created that I haven't shown before, for as long as they don't exceed the month's showcase. In order for us to highlight different genre of the mods, I'll be taking a maximum of 2 per mod type. So here it is. These are the top 10 best mods for the month of October 2023. Enjoy. It's gonna be criminal for me to not showcase this amazing mod, so I'll just get it on the list, which is the native camera tweaks. This mod addresses the limited camera movement that we get from the vanilla version. It expands our ability to pan or zoom out up to the minute detail of any assets that we want. It also provides free movement of camera during exploration and battle sequences. In addition, it also provides free range of pitch for you to tilt your camera any way that you want, making this the perfect mod for those amazing screenshots that you're looking to make.
Oh, that's hot. That's hot.
Or just have the ability to move your camera freely is really awesome. The moment you try this camera tricks, damn, chef's kiss. You won't able to go back to the older version. It's that good. Which leads me to the next amazing tweak. Better Hotbars 2 is a godsend. This mod frees up the space in the skills, passives, and item slots and provide better icon sizes to make it fit into a single hotbar. It also provides customizable sizes ranging from 4x24, which will provide around 96 slots, up to 5x32. That will provide around 160 slots. It also provides different resolution support for 16:9 up to ultra wide screens. It also has auto hide functions to provide additional immersion when walking into the world, and will auto-lock the visible whenever you are in battle. Gone are the days that you need individually open multi tabs in the hotbars whenever you want to use a certain tier of spells, or just to not get overwhelmed by the sheer numbers of icons, especially if you have a wizard or the sorcerer in your party. It is now properly organized in the hotbar and is clearly visible, including the potions, consumables that you have. Honestly, the amount of time I open my inventory just to pick out a certain potion or an elixir to use, just because I couldn't see them in my bar, is so frustrating before I found this mod. After using this mod, I never looked back to the old version. Immersive AI is a total beast of a mod with a literal Word document explaining the changes that has made to the AI and scripting of the NPC is just crazy. The sheer number of added code that the mod author made to make them better as possible earn a spot in the list. This mod overhauls and adds new AI strategy and for combat types for different assets in the game. Assassins are sneakier, goblins need to gang up on lower health party members, especially for sorcerers and wizards. They now finish up down characters unlike the vanilla version, which they just leave behind, leaving you the opportunity to just heal them back up. I don't really understand why. This mod goes really well with other mod types like the more enemies and the death march mod to really utilize the power of the immersive AI. This is a bit of a bias for me because Tavs Tabbot is my favorite mod in the list. This mod replaces the Present 4 of character creation into a more realistic and modern asset. This will provide the representation that we need of what an actual alpha male physique looks like. Gone are those sexy and fit unrealistic expectations. Now you can look like yourself in the video game. It also provides option to have chubby or thicker versions of Tav. Cosplaying a raging Thor barbarian never looks so good. Transmog Enhan is one of the great ones. This mod provides great flexibility in our Fashion Gate 3 needs. It provides all ranges of transmog with just a press of a button. By simply combining an unlimited use transmog crystal that is provided by the mod author, you can easily change into gears that you want to the transmog item and tada. And whenever you're tired of the transmog that you're rocking for the day, you can just use the transmog remover and that's it. We can finally drip out our tab as much as we want without thinking about the stats. Clown suits no more. It's really hard for me to think about a beauty mod to make it in the list because there are a lot of awesome mods that deserve the spot. I provided to highlight the mod that provides the most value for you, which is the Tavs Hair Salon. It provides an astonishing amount of hairstyles, around 100 plus assets that you can choose from, and it's also compatible with most head mods that you can find. You can have a wide variation of hairstyles for drow, half-elf, elf, tiefling, and humans, and there are also some hairstyles for the gith and half-orc. When it comes to value, this is the mod that is a bang for your buck. The only challenge that you'll get is picking the right hairstyle for you. Speaking of challenge, if you want to have a real challenge, the strong bosses and enemies got you covered. This mod overhauls the enemies, bosses to provide a bigger challenge for you. Because honestly, if you have a really optimized team comp, you can steamroll your enemies and most of the bosses in a single turn. Honestly, I clapped Catherick in my first turn of my fighter, even in Tactician. This mod also modifies the base stat, health, and proficiencies of the enemies. If you really want to test out your team compositions and build, I highly suggest this build along with Tactician Plus. Now it's time for us to unleash the power of our class. I had a wide selection of class mods that I can highlight for the list, as we have some really amazing unleashed mods that can easily take that spot. But it all came down to the Warlock Unleashed as the single most powerful upgrade from the Unleashed series. It provides the perfect blend of balance and power. Don't get me wrong, it is still broken in some aspects, but the mod is the one that is most lore friendly of all those Unleashed mods. It provides armor proficiency and shield proficiency flat out at level 1, pack choices and 3 invocation spells on level 2, and an additional invocation at level 3. And it's also multi-class ready. So whenever you want to multi-class, this will make it much better. This is a well-deserved mod from the Unleashed series indeed. Extra Gear is the armor mod of the month that will give the bang for your buck. The mod provides amazing high-quality armors that are compatible for all races. It adds an assortment for heavy, light, and cloth, with amazing stats to be added to it. We finally have the reason to pick up items from the shop or the vendor, not to just rely on items that we find around the world. It also revised some armors like the Githyanki silver armor to make it as badass, as well as to provide as much of extra Fashion Gate options for you. A great addition are the cloak and the mantles that are a bit lacking in the base game. You can get this gear really early from Act 1, but please do note that the gear is really strong, especially if there's an important quest dialogue that you need to do. So it might look awkward for low level characters to have a really strong gear early game, but honestly, who cares for as long as you get really strong. It's also compatible with the Transmog Enhan, by the way, so enjoy. Finally, for the Aethers, no party limit. Tired of all the manual changing of your squad members again and again? There is something that is part of their story quest that's nearby. Did you miss out on some juicy dialogue that can only be specific to the certain character? No worries, because no party limit mod will fix that. This mod raises the limit up to 16. That means that every single companion at once in 4-player co-op can work perfectly with this mod. What's really cool is that it doesn't change the game file, so you can safely uninstall the mod as easy as moving it out of the loading order. So it's finally time to bring the whole squad and get that full Baldur's Gate 3 experience without missing out. Alright guys, thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoy the top 10 mods of the month. What do you guys think about the mods, or are you guys using the mods already? Have any questions or clarifications? Please comment down below. I will do my best to answer every single query that you guys have. And don't forget guys to hit that like button if you guys like the video. Shout out for all the people who subscribe and keep supporting the channel. I really appreciate you guys and all your support. And for the people who haven't subscribed, I hope you do a subscription in the future. But if you're new today, please consider to hit that subscribe button. It really helps me out a lot. And that's it for me. I hope to see you soon on the next MasterBok show. Peace out. Bye guys.